Welcome to the deep dive. We take your sources, we look inside, and pull out the key nuggets for you.
That's the plan.
So today, we're diving into something, well, pretty unique, connected to Singapore's 60th National Day celebration.
Yeah, the sources point to a really surprising setting, not what you'd expect.
Exactly. A hospital room, of all places. Quite inspiring, actually.
Definitely.
And we're focusing on Pal G. That's Harminder Pal Singh, is named in the materials. His story is this powerful mix of really intense personal struggle and at the same time huge national pride.
It paints quite a picture.
It really does.
Yeah.
You've got these smiling healthcare workers, Singapore flags, and this glowing SG60 sign right there in his room.
And a big flag over his bed, I read.
Yeah. It's just a striking image, of resilience.
And what's really valuable here, I think, is that the sources give us his own words, his direct reflection.
Right.
He talks about the last 208 days. I mean, a period that included a leg amputation.
Such a profound thing to go through.
Absolutely. But this struggle, it didn't crush him. Instead, it seems to have really shaped how he sees Singapore's future.
So our mission today is kind of unpacking that message, understanding his insights, his background.
Precisely. How does this personal journey inform his wider vision for the nation?
It's pretty remarkable. He talks about losing a limb, but then says his drive to serve the nation is stronger than ever, even from a wheelchair.
How does that happen? Right.
Yeah. How do you make that pivot from such a deep personal loss to like a renewed public commitment?
Well, the sources suggest his recovery experience was key, relying on others, that collective care.
Ah, okay.
It really cemented his belief that progress isn't just policy, it's about how connected people are.
Interconnectedness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He talks about his ongoing fight for a better Singapore, needing unwavering spirit. And crucially, he adds a heart for the people.
So he's using his own situation as a lens.
Right. And look who he points to as heroes.
Yeah.
The doctors, the nurses, the staff right there with him.
Not politicians or CEOs.
No. He calls them a testament to the compassion, dedication, and resilience that, for him, really defines Singapore.
And he mentions their tireless efforts and unwavering care, making the nation great, expresses real gratitude.
Yeah, deep gratitude for their professionalism, their empathy, and he uses that very personal experience to call on everyone, all Singaporeans.
To do what specifically? What values?
Well, he urges a focus on unity so no one gets left behind. Resilience facing obstacles, personal or national, and compassion seeing the humanity in others.
Unity, resilience, compassion. Okay.
And he sort of positions himself as the voice of the people. Why? Because he's been through it, the struggle, and he now sees this critical need for leadership that's accountable and empathetic.
Okay, so his experience clearly fuels that vision for leadership. But what about his background? What makes him, equipped to advocate for these changes? Tell us a bit more about him.
Sure. The sources show a really diverse history. He's not just a patient recovering.
Right.
He's a PhD candidate. He's a serial entrepreneur, founded multiple startups.
Okay.
And he has a long history in public service, too. He ran as a candidate for the Singapore Democratic Alliance, the SDA.
In Pasir Ris Punggol, I think.
Yeah, multiple general elections. Plus, his background is in some pretty cutting-edge fields like AI and blockchain. He's an international speaker on these topics.
AI and blockchain, how does that connect?
Well, it seems to inform his vision for a more transparent, maybe technologically advanced Singapore, using data perhaps for better equity and accountability.
Got it. So with this Team Make Singapore Better initiative he mentions, he's aiming for a Singapore where policies focus on citizen well-being.
That seems to be the gist. A fair playing field where every voice matters.
And his varied experience leading student unions way back, being an international interfaith ambassador, it all feeds into this vision for a more inclusive, just, compassionate nation.
It seems all interconnected. His personal transformation, his past experiences, his vision for Singapore's future, they're all deeply intertwined. It shows how, even huge adversity can fuel this drive to serve.
It's a powerful narrative. Palji's personal fight, continuing his mission from a wheelchair, connecting directly to that unwavering determination to serve Singapore. It really is inspiring.
And it brings up a question for you, the listener, doesn't it? How can that kind of personal resilience, like Palji's, like the healthcare workers he praises, how can that inspire your commitment to those collective values like unity, resilience, compassion, wherever you are?
Something to think about. The sources offer this final thought attributed to his message. Your transformation begins with a single courageous step.
A powerful closing idea.
So as you reflect on Palji's unwavering spirit for his nation, maybe consider this. How can your own unwavering spirit contribute to a better future, whatever that future looks like for you?